Okay, so I just weighed out the starter, 200 grams, and this is if we're doing 2 loaves of sourdough, equaling flour is 100%, and so that would be 1,000 grams of flour. So I'm going to measure out 1,000 grams of flour and add it to the starter. It really doesn't matter the order. Usually I do the flour and the water first and then the starter, but this time I just wanted the starter to get in there. So I'm going to measure out 1,000 grams of flour, and then, so we want the flour to be 100%, the water to be 75 to 80%, and then the starter to be 15%. So that's why it's 150 or 200, because I like putting a little bit more starter in there. So 150 grams, 750 grams of water, and 1,000 grams of flour. And so I'm going to add the 750 grams of water, and it's distilled. So normal water comes from the tap with a little bit of chlorine in it to keep it clean. Keep stuff from growing in there. So the way that you can get distilled water, because we don't want the chlorine in there, it'll kill the starter before it has time to work. So just put it in a jar and let it sit out for 24 hours and the chlorine will dissipate. So we'll put 750 grams of water, because I like to mix it with my hand and then wash my hands off, and so it ends up being about 80% water, which is the consistency that I really like.